feel it, gotta remind yourself it's alright. Life goes on, goes on. Life goes on. Can't fight against it, I know. Can't try to save it, I know. No, it goes on.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cubs. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
And now here is Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on the way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 120.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And there's one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Reynolds was born in Maryland. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Brian Hayes digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Pirates leave one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes.
Ian Happ.
In there, no balls and a strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ian Happ is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher. I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 0-2 once more. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran.
Colin Moran.
Pitch on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That evens it up 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. Popped into the air, back behind second. Bodie is under it, and that's the third out. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So next to hit is Javier Baez. First pitch on the way.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth. The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover, Jason Hayward. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. And now in the box, Chad Kuhl, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Chad Kuhl.
First pitch of the AB now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rizzo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Digging in will be Kevin Newman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now here's the pitch.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
It's 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now to the plate. Brian Reynolds struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard towards center. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
To the plate now, Brian Hayes. Reynolds, the runner at first with two gone. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Stallings. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, David.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Now here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with one out now, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. In the air, down the line in left. Giving chase his Goodwin. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. Now at the plate, here is Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track, into the basket, and it's gone. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's Javier Baez.
Number 9.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Adam.
First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something
Now
for them
batting.
to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Frazier stands at second with no outs. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The pitcher, number 39, Chad Cool.
Striding in is Chad Cool. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Softly hit to short. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hayward.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Josh Peterson.
No one on with 1 down, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman, David Bodie.
Next to hit is David Bodie. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Hendricks.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Hendricks. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brian Reynolds as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Brian Reynolds.
And now the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Into the windup and the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. So stepping in is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 1 out and a runner on second base. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Next to dig in, Colin Moran. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. He's set. The 3-1. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row. But he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-0 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset. Ground
ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Anthony Rizzo back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB now. Low for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three 0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
From the stretch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Sean Poppin is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Sean Poppin.
Jason Hayward will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more on opening day after this. So now into the box is Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
1-1 to count. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here's Adam Frazier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The pitch. One out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 coming. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Stepping in next, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Plate now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next to hit, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great. On the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Nico Horner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-0 Chicago.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Eric Gonzalez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Eric Gonzalez.
Andrew Chafin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nico Horner will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now let's go like the city, y'all. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Every party favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though. Everybody looking when we passing though. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
Let's keep going. I can't believe it's fine. It's already fine, and I feel so alive. You got me glowing like a fire.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. This is hit sharply to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To short, hit hard. There's Baez. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Michael Feliz is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Wilson Contreras.
For the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Ranging back is Goodwin. That's in the basket. A home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens in the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now back, first baseman, Anthony.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan.
The 1-0.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
the batter number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 4-0 Chicago. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Horner is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season. Andrew Chafin works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our